Hi all, here I am again with another video for yourselves. This test was conducted at Wednesbury Test Centre, in which the pupil passed with 7 minor driving fault. It was her first time pass with myself, and honestly, it was a good pass because Wednesbury is not an easy driving test centre to pass. So I would just like to say congratulations, Lakia. Absolutely brilliant and well deserved. End of the road, I'd like you to turn left, please. This junction is quite tricky. So please, whatever you do, make sure you use first gear. Not only is it tricky, it's a blind junction anyway. You can't see right properly or even left properly. So therefore, you don't have any choice but to use first gear. Take the next road on the left, please. Park on the left in a safe place, please. And drive on when ready, please. Now you can see where the examiner parked the pupil. So this position is just clutch control as you're moving away. Don't try to press too much gas. Just use your clutch. If you're pressing the gas, just a little bit of acceleration, not a lot. At the end of the road, we're turning left, please. Roundabout, we're turning left, please. Take the second left into the car park, please. Like you to choose a bay and reverse into it from a please. So it's a bay of your choice on the left or the right. Here we've got the pupil getting her first minor. You can see she had to move forward in order to reverse just to fix it. Again, it's fine to do that. It's not an issue. Drive on when ready, please. We're going to be exiting the car park. Please remember, because it's a two-way car park, remember to give a signal towards where you're going. So in this case, she moved towards the right. Just give a right signal. But it is pivotal that you have a look, observe all the way around, left shoulder to right shoulder, before moving off. Where are we going here? Because remember, the examiner won't tell you where to go on this occasion. You should know that you can only go one way. If you look in front, you can see the arrow there that says one way only. Now it's up to you. You can give a left signal if you want to, or you don't have to signal. Either of those will be absolutely fine. Roundabout, we're following the road ahead. Second exit, please. And this is where pupil received a second minor driving fault. Just look at her lane discipline. Luckily for her, on this occasion, the right lane also went straight ahead, but there was no need to move from the left lane to the right lane because, as you can see, the left lane goes straight ahead as well. By coming off into the right lane, however, she saved it because she wouldn't want to cut back across to the left lane. Examiners don't like that. Another thing that helped her on this occasion is that at the roundabout, we are going to be turning right, taking the third exit. So it's almost as if she knew where she was going, which she kind of had an idea because we drove around there a bit beforehand. But yet, you should wait until the examiner speaks to you before you actually make any moves. So, as we said, we're turning right, third exit. At the roundabout, we're following the road ahead. Second exit, please. Pupil received their third minor driving fault on this occasion. Now, have a look at the positioning for the pupil. Just look at the positioning. Which lane should pupil have been in? If you think left lane, you're 100% correct. So I can sense there's a little bit of weakness in the lane discipline. Now, again, luckily for her, there was no vehicle on the left who needed to go straight ahead. Because if that's the case, you're in trouble. Try to avoid the middle lane if there are no marking on the floor. You're either using the left lane to go left or straight, or you're using the right lane to turn right. Avoid the middle lane and a three-lane runabout if there are no marking on the floor. What is the speed limit for this road? There you can see it's 40 miles an hour. It is vital that you keep scanning as you're driving, looking for road signs, road markings, because that's what makes the difference. On this road, pupil received fourth minor driving fault because she was going a little bit slow. I think she was doing like 33 thereabouts. She did pick it up eventually, but you should try to keep within 1-2 miles of the speed limit. So for a 40 road, 38, 39, 37 will be okay as well. Obviously, it depends on the road condition. Taking the next road on the left, please. People receiving fifth minor here. So you're a little bit too close to the van as she was going past, but got away with it. Again, the hatch markings on the floor suggest the road is a little bit wider, so therefore she got away with that one. However, please stop if you think you're gonna get less than a half a car door when going past parked vehicle. Traffic light, we're following the road ahead, please. Traffic light, we're following the road ahead, please. We can see pupils selecting middle lane on this occasion. Now, this is correct because the left lane goes left only. At the roundabout, we're going to be turning right, fourth exit towards West Bromwich, please. Now, pupil cut back across the left lane here, which is okay on this occasion because she did make sure that it was safe by checking her mirrors, which is absolutely brilliant to do. Personally, I would have come off into the right lane and then check and move back over to the left lane. But with that said, nothing was wrong with that. Roundabout left, please. You might want to consider using the right lane, please. Now, this is what the examiner said, and the reason why they do that, because the marking is not very clear early enough, so they would have to tell you that. At the roundabout, we are going to be taking the second exit on the left, please. Now that you've entered a new road, what is the speed limit? Can you see the speed limit there being 30 miles an hour? This is what you should always do. You should always be thinking about scanning the road that you've entered because you want to make sure you're aware of what the speed limit is. At the roundabout, we're going to be turning right, third exit, please. When it's safe to do so, I'd like you to show me how you'd use the windscreen wash to clear the front windscreen, please. When asked to do the safety question, please do not rush. Make sure it is safe and just take your time. At the runabout, we are going to be turning left, taking the first exit, please. Traffic light, follow the road ahead, please. Okay, at the runabout, we're going to be turning right and then left at the next runabout, please. Pupil received 6 minor driving fault just at the second runabout. So she did look to the right, but she didn't make it obvious. So I always say to pupil, make it obvious. So she approached it, she saw the lorry, so she kind of just moved her eyes. So the examiner marked her because he wasn't sure. So please make sure that you're moving your head, make it clear. At the runabout, we're turning right, taking the second exit, please. Park on the left for me, please, just before we get to this car in front, leaving a car's length away. Do not worry about the drive on this occasion. And drive on when ready, please. Roundabout, we're turning left, please. Roundabout, we're following the road ahead. Second exit, please. Now we can see the speed changing to 20 miles an hour. Pupil received seventh minor driving fault here. Look at the speed that she's using to go over the hump. So at one point she went about 22 miles an hour in a 20 zone. So please be very careful. Utilize the speed at the correct level. It is very, very important. So 20 road, 17, 18, 19, especially if you've got humps. You've got to be going maybe 12 miles an hour, 14 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour. Obviously, it depends on the hump itself, to be honest, how high it is, but please do not go that quick. Traffic light, we're turning right, please. You may notice your light is on green, and those that's in front of you, their light usually are on green as well. But on this occasion, they're not moving. That's because this is what we call a filter light, i.e., the light system allows for you to proceed in that direction, whilst those who are usually coming at you would remain, they wouldn't be moving. So with that system, you can continue. We're approaching the end of the video, guys. It's unfortunate the last clip got corrupted, so we didn't get it back to the test center. We're about just under a minute to the test center.